And so his tapes have made me realize that for the last 39 years, I have been a prisoner of my own fear.
Fear?
Rose, you have got to meet this Jim Cunningham. I can't believe he's single.
And it has been a disappointing night indeed for these Super Bowl champions. You're right, Dan. Coach Joe Gibbs is on the sidelines, water dripping off his glasses, but he's got to be thinking, what happened? What went wrong tonight? And here's the kick. Oh! It's no good.
Shit, you're a quarterback. I'm a nerd. You need to go for a safety.
Well, Mark Ribbon certainly has some big shoes to fill, that's for certain.
He sure does. And so what the future holds for this Super Bowl MVP, we're just going to have to wait and see.
You guys want anything?
No. Green once again with a display of amazing speed.
I'm gonna get a beer.
What if you could go back in time and take all those hours of pain and darkness and replace them with something better?
Like images or what?
Yeah, like a Hawaiian sunset or the Grand Canyon. Just things that can remind you of how beautiful the world is.
You know, we've been going together for like 2 weeks.
Yeah?
Well,
You want to kiss me?
Well, I'm
Donnie,
sorry.
wait.
Well, I like you a lot.
I just want it to be at a time when it...
When what?
When it reminds me just...
When it reminds you how beautiful the world can be.
Yeah. And right now there's some fat guy over there staring at us.
Thank you for seeing us at such late notice. We've both felt that it was time for us to come in and discuss
what I think is going on with your son.
Yes. Well, he's you know about his past, and he was suspended from school for insulting his gym teacher.
Well, I'm not really sure that's a good example, Rose. I think he had just cause to insult her.
Rose, let me just lay out what I believe is happening here. Donnie's aggressive behavior, his increased detachment from reality, seemed to stem from his inability to cope with the forces in the world that he perceives to be threatening. Has he ever told you about his friend Frank?
Frank?
Yes, the giant bunny rabbit.
What?
I don't recall him ever having mentioned a rabbit.
Donnie is experiencing what is commonly called a daylight hallucination. This is a common occurrence among paranoid schizophrenics.
What can we do?
I would like to do more hypnotherapy and increase his medication.
Whatever will help him, really. That's why we're here. We just would like him to experience some relief. So, if you think that more medication will do that, then I think we should give it a try.
Donnie Darko.
Yes, I'll have it. Okay.
I know.
Good morning, you mongrels. Good morning. Is that all the gusto you can muster? I said good morning. Good morning. Now, it's a tiny, tiny bit better. But I can still sense some students out there who are actually afraid to say good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Because entirely too many young men and women today are completely paralyzed by their fears. They surrender their bodies to the temptation and destruction of drugs, alcohol, and premarital sex. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story today. It's a heartbreakingly sad story about a young man whose life was completely destroyed by these instruments of fear. A young man searching for love in all the wrong places. His name was Frank.
Hi, my stepsister, I sometimes worry that she eats too much.
Shut up, Kim.
Oh, sweetheart, please.
How can I decide what I want to be when I grow up?
Oh, that's a hard one.
What do I do to learn how to fight?
What do I do to learn how to fight? Son, violence is a product of fear. Learn to truly love yourself.
Okay.
Okay, get yourself up here.
Okay.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How much are they paying you to be here?
Excuse me? What is your name, son?
Gerald.
Well, Gerald, I think you're afraid.
Are you telling us this stuff so we can buy your book? Because I gotta tell you, if you are, that was some of the worst advice I ever heard.
Do you see how sad this is?
You want your sister to lose weight? Tell her to get off the couch, stop eating Twinkies, and maybe go out for field hockey. You know what? No one ever knows what they want to be when they grow up. You know, it takes a little while to find that out, right, Jim? And you. Yeah, you. You think of some jerk shoving your head down the toilet. Well, you know what? Maybe you should lift some weights or take a karate lesson, and the next time he tries to do it, you kick him in the balls.
Son, do you see this?
Right?
This is an anger prisoner, a textbook example. Prisoner. Do you see the fear, people? This boy is scared to death of the truth. Son, it breaks my heart to say this, but I believe you're a very troubled and confused young man. I believe you are searching for the answers in all the wrong places.
You're right, actually. I'm pretty troubled.